Two men are accused in the death of a Camp Pendleton Marine, and they just made their first court appearance. Ryan Harris was stabbed to death last week in the gas lamp.
10 News reporter Steve Fiorina is live outside the courtroom. And Steve, the DA has said that these two had a pattern of preying on people.
They were described as incredible predators who worked from Pacific Beach last year to Chula Vista last year, and then this weekend in the gas lamp where that Marine was killed. We have a picture of the victim of the stabbing outside of a nightclub down there, Ryan Harris, Camp Pendleton Marine, who a group of people were partying that night, and these two guys, the DA says, targeted one of them, sucker punched him, and Ryan went to help, and that's when the one guy, Escada, the one defendant, they said pulled a knife and stabbed Ryan Harris to death. The DA told a very chilling, detailed story that was all captured on videotape, which will be coming out when it gets time for the preliminary hearing. But this is what the DA said happened Friday night in the gas lamp.
It's sort of their MO is to find unwitting victims, target them, attack them, like the predators that I mentioned on the record. And so that's what happened in this case. Mr. Harris saw what was happening, came to the aid, and unfortunately ended up being stabbed just underneath his neck, in between the chest and neck area, that severed his aorta and was the cause of death.
And one other man was stabbed, but he survived the incident. The two defendants, we had to tile their faces when we get to show those to you. Jose Escada is the one, they say, who wielded the knife. He faces a possible 43 years to life if convicted. They say that Jeff Holliday was his accomplice in this and the other incidents. He faces a much longer term because he has a prior conviction, 78 years to life if Holliday is convicted. Again, Ryan Harris, Camp Pendleton Marine, dead tonight. Two other men facing murder charges. There is no bail for either of them. Live at the Hall of Justice, Steve Fiorina, 10 News.